Hi everyone. I'm not sure where the camera lens is on this. I guess it's right there. Okay, so that's where I look to talk to you. I'm making this recording from my new tablet. It's an Acer tablet, so the lighting's a little funny. And it is almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I took a long nap today, so I'm not even sleepy. But this is a video response to the list of personal questions tag that Neen tagged me. So I'm going to look up here. I'm going to look over here to my left at my computer screen and read off the tags. So if you're wondering why I am not looking at you, but I'm looking over here, that is why I'm reading from over here. Okay, list of personal questions is, what is your middle name? My middle name is Anne. How big is your bed? It's a king size. What are you listening to right now? My husband's watching TV in the other room and the dishwasher. Last 4 digits in your cell phone number. 7810. The last person you hugged. My son, when I was tucking him in for bed. How is the weather right now? It's dark. Like I said, it's almost 2 in the morning. The weather, it actually was pretty clear today, and it's on the cool side, but not bitter cold, so it's kind of having mild for this time of year. Who was the last person you talked to on the phone? Well, I was texting with my neighbor, if you want to call texting, talking on the phone. Oh, there goes the text again. See, we're texting each other because her family's asleep. So. I'm looking at this. Just a second. Okay, she's just asking me what I'm doing up. I'll tell her in a little while. What is the first thing you notice in the opposite sex? I notice if a man has a good smile and kind eyes. My favorite type of food. If you mean like if you're going out to eat, what kind of restaurant you like to go to? I usually like to go to like a Chinese buffet type thing. I just like doing that. Okay. Do you want children? Yes, I have 2. For me, that probably is, do you want grandchildren? Someday, when my son starts dating and then gets married, you know. Do you drink? I don't drink alcohol. Do you ever get so drunk you don't remember the entire night? Never. My hair color, well, I was born a brunette, and it's gray now. Silver hair. My eye color, my eyes are blue. Do you wear contacts or glasses? Glasses. I don't think I can wear contacts. I can't wear earbuds because I can't stand things in my ears, and I don't think I'd be able to put contacts in my eyes either. My favorite holiday. Well, if you mean holiday as when you went on vacation, or do you mean holiday as in, you know, Christmas, New Year's, whatever. My favorite holiday, I would have to say, is Christmas. My favorite vacation trip would have probably been when we went to California, and we went to stayed in a little place. Somebody had a room fixed up above their garage, and we stayed there. It was called Raina House. And then we went to Legoland while we were in California. My kids were younger then. I think that was a really enjoyable time because we were out in the country, staying on this farm, and then we drove out to Carlsbad to the regular land. Okay, back to the list. Favorite season. I don't know. I think I like the fall. In the spring, you get a lot of allergy stuff going on. So I think I like between spring or fall. The extremes, I could do with less extreme. Have you ever cried over a girl or a boy? Have you ever cried over a boy? I don't know. I don't recall doing that. The last movie I watched. Well, let's see. I believe it was White Christmas. I was watching on TV. What books are you reading? I am reading a book I got at a Christian bookstore called Alabama. It was just $1, and they had several with different state names. So I'm reading those, and also reading my Bible. Piercing. My ears are pierced, but I don't really wear earrings. Again, it's that thing with my ears. I don't like having things in my ears or on my ears. I don't know. I don't even know why I got them pierced because I don't even know where it's on. My favorite movie. Well, my favorite movies are musicals, and my favorite musical is Fiddler on the Roof. And South Pacific comes in a close second. So those are my favorites of all time. Favorite college football team? I'm not into sports, into football, so I really can't really answer that question. What were you doing before filling this out? Watching YouTube videos. Any pets? I have a dog named Bella. A little dachshund mini dog. Okay, it's a copper color. Dogs or cats? Dogs. Can't train a cat. Cats are cute too, though. I don't have anything against cats. I just always have had dogs. I like cats too. Favorite flower? I don't know. I like roses. If somebody brings me flowers, or carnations last longer than roses. My kitchen's decorated with sunflowers. So I like a lot of different flowers. I don't know. Okay. For me, favorites are hard to do. Okay, I'm losing my spot here. Let me go. I don't know. Have you ever fired a gun? Yes. My sister's husband had a rifle, and he was showing his sister and me how to shoot. And that was back when I was a kid. I just, I never was really interested in it. But yes, I have fired a gun before. And my husband wanted me to learn how to shoot back when I was PMSing real bad, and I told him that I didn't want to learn how to shoot because I was afraid if I got PMS bad enough, I'd shoot him. So anyway, let's go on. Do you like to travel by plane? Yes. Yes, I've done it a lot. My husband is an airplane mechanic, so yes. Right-handed or left-handed? Right-handed. I keep losing my spot. If you could go any place right now, where would you go? Any place in the world. I don't know. I like it at home. I'm a homebody. I really do like it at home. I used to think traveling would be so fantastic, but I've traveled a lot. Now I'm glad just to be home. So, there's a place like here. Are you missing someone? Not deeply missing someone. I mean, my mother and father have passed away, and I miss them, but that's a normal thing. It's not really, I guess you could say I'm missing my sister-in-law. She and I were best buddies, and she lived here in town, and we do stuff together, and she moved to Oklahoma. So, yeah, I kind of miss Susie. Do you have a tattoo? No. I could hardly stand piercing my ears. Oh, I would never be able to do a tattoo. Do you still watch cartoons on Saturday mornings? Not really, no. Are you hiding something from someone? Not really, no. No. There's some things that I am not talking to someone about, but I'm still talking to that person, but that subject is kind of off limits with certain people. It's just easier to keep the peace that way. Are you 18? I am a bit older than 18. Yeah. What is the wallpaper on your cell phone? Well, I got a new cell phone recently, so I don't even know. It's probably the default. Yeah, it's the default. See? But on my old cell phone, it was a picture of my husband sleeping in the bed with the dog curled up under, with her head resting on his shoulder. Did you get enough sleep last night? Probably not. That's why I took a long nap earlier today, and I'm still up late. First thing you thought about this morning? Usually I think about the first thing in the morning is, gotta go pee. I know, maybe that's too personal, but it says personal questions, right? What do you have handy at your bedside? Okay, I have my cell phone, I have an alarm clock, I have a water bottle, I have my glasses, I have whatever book I'm reading with the book light, and the lamp. That's all on my nightstand. Grilled or fried? Oh, definitely grilled. I don't like things breaded and deep fried. I'm living in the South. That's a really difficult thing to overcome. I used to like fried, but I like grilled better now. What makes you unique? The same thing that makes everybody unique, If my husband hears me answering these questions, he just started laughing. Are you afraid of the dark? I'm not afraid of the dark, but I am afraid of falling if it's dark and I can't see where I'm walking. My favorite hangout. I like going to the community center and seeing my friends over there in the crochet group. 3 things you can't live without. Well, the old adage is food, shelter, and clothing. Right? But I would say I don't know. I think if anything was taken away from me that I really find precious, that I could still survive, because I don't know. That's a hard question, because guys, I can't live without my crochet hooks, or I can't live without my computer. But you know what? If it really came down to it, I could live without it. And underneath are food, shelter, clothing, and shelter. Can't live without love. You know, maybe that would be something. The favorite song. I don't really have a favorite song. You know, my favorite church song or Christian song would be "Turn Your Eyes Upon Jesus." It just speaks to everyone, you know. The line is, "Oh soul, are you weary and in trouble? No light in the darkness you see. There is light for a look at the Savior, and life so abundant and free." That just takes anybody who's down and out and shows them there's something better out there. What are you afraid of? I'm afraid of losing one of my children. You know, when I have someone that I know, one of their children passes away, it is devastating. And that's one of the things I'm afraid that I would outlive my children. A giver or a taker? I'm pretty much a giver. Yeah. What are my nicknames? Well, my nickname is Beth, or Beth in Texas, or Beef in Texas. But because my real name's Elizabeth, so I guess what you call me is Beth, and that's my nickname. I lost my spot. My dad's middle name is Marvin, and that's been passed down. His father's middle name was Marvin. My brother's middle name's Marvin, but my brother didn't give his son's name Marvin. My mother's middle name was Jean. She was Mama Jean. Stuck on a deserted island could take one thing. Stuck on a deserted island could take one thing. Well, if there was satellite available to where you could make a connection, I'd take my smartphone so you could still communicate with everybody. But you know, if it was like no signal anywhere. I don't know. I'd be pretty. I think that's something stranded somewhere. Get my first. I have everything in it, right? Favorite TV commercial. I can tell you the ones that I don't like, right? I usually think for since commercials we have DVR, so I don't really watch TV live to have a favorite commercial. Who's my cell phone provider? Well, let's see. I gave you the last 4 digits of my cell phone. Okay, but this provider doesn't have anything, so it's Sprint. And we just started with them. Things you will save in a fire besides stamina and pets. I would probably grab my purse with my cell phone in it. Yeah, material things. I'd be happy to get my children out. I might grab my cell phone in my purse, but it's not. The favorite color. The favorite color is objective. I really like this dark red. This lighting is bad. It's kind of a dark red. And I also like blues for different things, and I like purple. I guess I don't really have a favorite color. What is the things you always take with you? Okay, in my purse I have my cell phone, I have my wallet, and my keys. And that's pretty much everything I take with me. My wallet, my keys, and my cell phone. What did you want to be when you were a kid? When I was a kid, I wanted to grow up to be an artist. And I suppose that crochet is a form of art, and I kind of fulfilled that way. There was a time I wanted to be a physical therapist because when I developed scoliosis, I had a physical therapist, and she was really nice. But no. And then there was a time I wanted to be a missionary, and that didn't happen either. So, but the first thing I remember wanting to be when I was a child was an artist. Okay, what do you usually do when the clock turns 11:11? Nothing special. I guess there must be some superstition connected to that that I don't know about. I don't know. Color of my bed sheet. Well, let's see. Right now, I think they're green. It depends on, the set I watch and the set I use, and there's one that's green and one's yellow. I like these t-shirt knit sheets because they stretch and they stay on the bed better. What do you think about before you go to bed? I usually once I go in bed, just settle my brains down so that I can go to sleep. Because I'll read a little bit until I get sleepy. So whatever from the book that I'm reading is what I'm thinking about when I go to bed. So, unless it's a really big day where I have a lot on my mind, I'd like to think that if it's a day off, I'm preparing for something for the next day. I'll be thinking about that. But I go brush my teeth, take my medicine, and say my prayers, grab my book, and I read until I get sleepy. So that was my, 23 minutes. Wow. Okay, well that was my response video for personal questions, list of personal questions text. So, hope you get to know me a little better by this. And I'm not sure who I want to tag. So if you want to do this, because it's so long, I'm not going to tag any particular person. You just send me a note, tell me if you want to be tagged or not, and then post the video response. Because I just don't, it's something this long, I don't think I'm going to pick any particular person to tag. So, we'll see you soon. Bye.